Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe and share. So yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna work with Maremi's junk journals, tickets and words, and I've already cut out most of the things I want to use. Otherwise I'll be just sitting here an hour to cut, and I didn't want to do that. So first of all, I took the page with all these cards in it, and some of them I just ripped them, as you can see. Some of them I cut, and I also have this cut machine that makes roundings, you know, different styles of cutting. Let me put this aside so I have some more space, because I'm going to make some ephemera today. I love making journals with pictures from my family inside, and that's where I want to use these ones. And I just want to get some ready to go, with some tags that I've cut out, and I still have some of the tickets and the ephemera here that I thought maybe I will use. So that's all. So first of all, I'm going to take my oxide walnut stain, and I love that color. It's a little bit darker than the vintage, and that's why I love it. And I'm just going to take all of these cards and I'm going to distress them. Doesn't mean I'm all going to use them tall like this. I might put some to the side, but just want them ready so that I can use them. If you hear some noise, I have the fan in the back, and I also have my drink here, because the days are very hot in the Netherlands for now. So we need to hydrate and be cooled. So I use this so much that as you can see, they are all torn, but it's great for using them for your edges, for your junk journals and your journals, because as you can see, if I put it on like this, it will still smudge somehow there. And I think I'm going to this one. So I'm going to just crumble it. Open it, and then all the edges. I'm going to put ink. To be a little bit careful with the paper. But if it tears, it's not a problem because we can always adhere it to another stronger paper. And so, and I'm also taking care of the smaller ones that are in there. And I might do this one also. You can also of course use a different color. And I will show you just now. We first do this one. See, still have some there and there. So if I wanted to use another color, you can use black, brown, whatever. But let's see, I need the smaller one. Just taking a little bit of ink, smudging it off, and then go over it again. It gives me somehow some more shadow. As you can see. And this is a permanent ink. It's Memento Tuxedo Black, but any ink will do. It's just to make it a little bit more even grungy. And we're having two colors. I'm going very light over the paper, so I'm not really pressing down. If I really want to press down, then you get it like this. Just see, and once in a while that is okay, but not most of it. But I love the look of this, makes it look even more older. And the wrinkles, if you want them out, you can just on the back of the paper put like an iron or something like that to straighten the paper, but make sure you put some baking paper in between so that your paper doesn't burn. So now that I've now really like this one now, but okay, let me just see. These are flowers, so that I keep the flowers together. These are almost the same color. These two together, this is just one standout. This has a frame, and these are just different colors, so that I can pick which ones I want to use. I think I'm not going to use this one because it's very dark. And for now, maybe I will just use ones without the flowers and this one. And then the rest I keep to the side for another time. Can go inside my my tray. I'm gonna lie them how I want to use them, and I think I want to use this one like so, for like a pocket or something. And maybe the same than these ones. Or am I going to use, because also have tags. You see, because I cut out a lot of things. This is also like a, I can use that one. This one. Let's see if there's, because you don't have to use them like that. Let me just take some out, and then I will just decide which ones I want to use. Put these ones in. So that means before I start, I'm going to use first of all my rounded corner, because I just cut them straight. I'll do everything first before I start assembling everything. Okay, this, oh. So, some of them have been cut and some haven't. Let me just first of all make sure that I've gone everywhere with my ink. And then it's only the little things later that I need to distress. This has the big one. This has the small one. Yeah. So scissor. So as you can see, all the papers are going in between. So let me just put everything like this. Cut. So first I want to get the base ready, and you can see if I wouldn't have cut all the other ones out, I would have be cutting a long time. So I think that is it until I want to use some of the little tags. Let me quickly do the edges so that we can start decorating instead of only looking at and cutting at what we want to use. There's a tag. You can see if you leave a little white border around, it doesn't matter because the ink is going to take care of that. This one also has a little hole for a tag, but I'm going to use it differently later, you will see. So a tag. So now let me spread out these again. I want to use them. So first of all, of course, backgrounds. So we have the paper washi tape. I cut it in 4, easier to handle. And let me see what I want to use. And I'm just gonna tear them because it's fun to use them that way. I'm going to place this one at the edge, so that's why I'm cutting the other side. And of course I'm going to use the ink again. And then my glue. Front of my nose. This is just tacky glue, the transparent one. You can also use a glue pen or stick, however that you want to call it. See, I'm gluing this one on the edge, and most of the time when I do this, I even prep more, because then everything I want to do, I've just prepped it. Then I make piles like this, and then I just start using it. But because, yeah, today I want to show you how I prep, I think I'm going to use this one also on the side. I didn't prepare all those ones so you can see how I did it, otherwise we're going to get a lot of questions. How did you do it? So now you guys can see how I'm doing it. So again, my ink is my best friend. sort this, and it's already cut. I'm just ping it here. So this one already have two little layers. If I thought of it before, I would have put it under, but it doesn't matter because we have loads of things that we can use. Not yet. I want to see. Because it would be fun if I have a picture from one of the family members. If I put it like this, can just slide it in. So I'm going to use some leftover papers, sturdy ones, and make some stripes out of it. What I'm going to do then, put glue. I want notes out, so I'm putting glue here, here, and here. Then I'm pasting down on the back side. Gonna give me some height, and I might even do it a second time. I think I'm going to, for some extra. And if you want, you can also put some acetate in between. This one is longer, so I'm just gluing them on top. So I have this part where I can shift things in. Of course, this has to dry a little bit. And then I'm also, because now you see I used my ink before, but now I've added some additional paper. So let me just hold it like this so it doesn't go. I can't wait till it's dried. I'm too impatient for that. So I'm just going over it. because I just wanted glue down on my, I'm not going to use the acetate. I want something behind it for now, because if I don't put anything yet, then we would just see it like this, and it's a little bit dull. Nothing. Let me see if I can cut some. No. Maybe I would use some stamping. It's also possible. So, because I don't see anything for now that I like, so I'm putting a little glue again, and then I'm trying to see, am I going to put it? Yes, I'm going to put it like this, because maybe even I will make something here so that I can pull it out, that I can also use it as a card. This has to dry well, of course, because we are using multiple layers. Maybe something with only numbers, or should I do text? Just get them ready. Quite like the heart. I'm putting them on the side, but I like the heart that is here, so I'm taking the heart, I'm going in, and I'm going to do it with my fingers. Press it well. See, that will break it down a little bit. It doesn't have to be all the way seen. You can also do it in black if you want it better, but me, I like it like that. And then I'm going to put like a little word there, because we have enough. And I'm seeing here certified, and I'm cutting that off from looking for my tweezers here. So that's in the corner, and then on top of the heart. So I have a little something under, and if I want to put a picture or anything that I want to put there, I can just do that. Let me see. See? So now I can just put it in, put it over, whatever. So this one for me is already finished. But of course I have some more cards, and this one is not quite finished yet. Let me just, because I also cut some frames. I can use a half a frame. Wait a little bit. I don't know what I want. I've seen this one and I want to cut out the middle. I'm using these small 3mm for this. And of course, again, said it before, is your best friend when you are doing things like this, because all the edges we can use ink on, and also anything that stayed white and is not supposed to be white, like a border or something. We can use it on. I'm not gluing it down yet, as I'm not that too satisfied. Can I use, but then I don't see the lovely. So I was thinking, if I cut this to size, I can make this also a pocket and this a pocket. Or I will just no, I'm not gonna make a pocket out of it. I'm going to glue it down like so. Or I will cut this off later, or I will just, that's also possible, because it's not whole anymore, missing some of it, so I will just glue it down. Now, of course, we need something to go with it. I love the butterfly, but so this is also one way of using them. You don't have to use them as whole. If you are scared to cut in it, of course, don't. You do you, and me do me, or something like that. Making layers, and then I want to use some lace. So I'm just gonna cut off a piece. And then maybe I'm gonna use it like this. Okay, so just putting the glue on quite a bit, because it is fabric, and because this also make sure that it stays and it dries up clear, so I don't have a problem with it. Cut it off. And then it is a little bit too white, so let me just go over it. So that means, oh, something like this. It's just layering and layering and layering and layering, and not all have to be all the way finished, but then you have some cards where you can grab to, you can make pockets or whatever out of them. No, this one is finished, that I know. And I want to do something with this one. Maybe some stamping will help. Then some text. So, already looking a little bit better. Then I have, let me see, this is a number. Take my small acrylic. I'm first going to do it with brown, and then I'm taking my black, if I can find where I left it. What did I do? Okay. And then I'm putting the black on top, not heavily, just press a little, and then you can see the brown is still coming out underneath. It's like a shadow. Okay, let me just, then maybe this one, and then I can also say it is finished, because I don't know where and how I'm going to use it. So then I already have 3. Take this away. Then I already have 3 ready to take when I want to take. Okay, this one I'm not sure, and I like this so much, and I don't want to. Let me use some text. Maybe I will just use these to make a little bit of small tags out of, to use them, because I like the lines so much. That I don't want to cover them, so I can make small tags out of them. them could be. Oh, it's been lying in the sun, so now it's a little bit more attached. I'm gonna use black for that. So then I'm just gonna cut out one to show you. But then I'm just keeping them aside so I can make out how big or how small I want them. See, this is already one of them. And keep this back. Here. Despite all the ephemera that we have inside the book, the tickets and everything, this one is also fun to use, as you can see. Even on top of this, we can use it. So then you have an extra tag to use. I love this idea. And I want to, I think I have my blue. I hope I have. Yeah. So I'm just using it to adhere. And why am I using the blue? The journal that I'm working in is also having a slightly blue and like this color, so they go along fine. And then I can use a little bit every time to make it come back. Yeah, I like that. So see, all of a sudden, immediately I'm using my tag. So you already have a background. I'm keeping it out on one side and in on another side, so I can just put it to the side and put whatever I need to put. This one, well, I like it. It's a little bit dark, but I like it. I'm not thinking too much, I'm just doing it. So then we need something dark coming back again. Maybe the washi. I'll cut out from the washi, I'll cut out this smaller one. It's like a stamp. I don't have to use it as washi. I can just use it here. So then my something dark is already coming back under and on top. and then my pockets. So now I have already 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is completely finished because anything adding, or maybe adding something under that is bigger, but it's completely finished. This one not. We can still add some things that comes. This one is like a pocket, and I can use it also as a pocket under. Same thing here. We already have something usable. I said I wanted to use this as a pocket, so I don't like the flowery on this side because the brown is here, so maybe I can just smudge it a little bit more. And like so. Much better. Then I don't know if this will fit. If I'm using it like as a pocket, it should have been smaller, so I'm not going to use that. This is nice because there's like a safety pin inside, and stick it a little bit here so that I can still decide. And this one also needs, oh, cutting. I use the bigger size, the 6 millimeter. Could be, would be. Nee. Oh, I have some little, but they are the same color. This is also nice. So then, cutting it. This here. Glue, 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 glue. Right, so put it here. This is coming here, and there's some stitching in there. So what I want to do also with this one, but I'm waiting for that to dry off. To use my sewing machine. And this one is loose. but it's always a little bit tight, so to help it a little bit, yeah, okay. So I first want to maybe no. I'm going to sew this. You might hear some extra noise from the sewing machine. Sorry, but the thread went out. Ay, 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 ay. Almost done. Okay, so as you can see, I went through with my sewing machine here in a U form, and this is how I'm gonna leave it because I quite like it. Then this one, I also want to and I did it twice, once a normal stitch, and then the second one is a little bit like a zigzag, but I don't know how you call it in English, but it's on the sewing machine. So, and this is now the cards that I have. The thread, I'm leaving it obviously not this long, but the thread, I'm leaving it. This I also might use one of my paper clips, bring the smaller one down, bigger one up, like this, and now I have them ready. Then my last one, because I don't like this little part here, I like the up but not that little part. So what I really want to do is no, this is not the same color, but I have this one. See, I'm cutting it out neatly. And I'm making some tears in it. put the tears down and I'm gonna adhere it there. And I'm gonna tear this part off and also use my ink. And I'm seeing some splatters. Those ones I want to bring back. First of all, cut the excess. Not nice. Maybe from here, as if it is coming from underneath. Yes. And a little bit off from the side. Okay, the height is okay. Taking it off and immediately putting some of my ink, otherwise I will forget. And then you can use like a little tag. Or tentacle. I'm gonna use this one and then also not all the way adhere it, but use it as a small pocket. Then I can write something down on top and I can also put something inside. This time I don't need any height because it's just going to be a small bit here. Then I can use it like so to put something in. Just use this one. This is the smaller. And because the paper is double printed on both sides, that's what I mean. Then you have a nice back and a front. So you don't have to worry about the back. Only have to worry about a little thread going through. Oh, let me just push it through with my pincet, and then just going to tie it, and then all the excess just take it off or not, depending on how it looks like. It's a little bit long, so there you have it, my ephemera. This I want to attach here, so, and these two I don't need. So all the rest that I have left over, just go in there. And I can use them like that. Make a little space for you so that I can hold them up a little bit. So this is the one with the little tag. Can use it like this also. I think it's even more lovely like this, but at least it's holding at the side, so I can use a big tag or a small tag, whichever one. And this one, oh, this one that has the pocket. This one with the sewing, and I want to use it so I can put something like that. This one is really finished, doesn't need anything more. And this one. So I hope you liked it, and I'll be seeing you then again in the next video. If you like my content, please like, subscribe and share. I'll see you next time. Bye.